All right, let's talk college.
College. That's why I recommend kids to go to college. Like it don't see. Okay, I don't have kids, so it's like I don't.
But you was a kid before, so you
I
can
was.
always relate.
Yeah. So you know what? Let's talk about teenage Tavia and graduating high school. I know you shouldn't have no regrets in life, but that's one thing I regret not going to college. I wanted to go to college. I wanted to go to the HBCU, but my mom was
Yeah, I
like,
would have liked to go there.
right, my mom was like, I ain't got the money for all of that, like, so like I was like, damn, so now it's like I recommend kids to go out. Don't, if you're gonna go to college, go out for college. Don't stay.
Definitely
don't
go
stay
out
in
for
Michigan.
college.
Unless it's like really intentional that you have to stay here, but at the same time, it's like go off to college.
The experience would be lovely.
Experience.
I just feel like a lot of
I
people.
wish I would have had that experience, especially HBCU. Like I wanted to be a part of a sorority, all of that. Delta. Okay. Listen, I would have been a Delta, but it's just like I recommend that. I feel like you should want to get your education. You know what I'm saying? I don't really push it, like, but at the same time I feel like get that experience, learn. You should learn. You should want to learn every day. You know what I'm saying? But go and get the experience and see things outside of your environment. Cause Detroit does have a mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like being here, being stagnant, just thinking like it's always about hustling, looking sharp.
That's the thing.
Have your fur, have your buffs. But no, go to college and just figure out. Ain't no even have to be college. Just go out, do something else.
Yeah, just get out because, like you can be from Detroit, you can get that money and hustle. But if you got all this money and you just sitting around chilling, you still at the crib or you around the hood, you opening. No, you ain't just spending, you looking like a target. You just sitting around the hood, 30, 40,000 on you, riding up and down the block, doing the same shit, popping off the whippets and shit, posting in the, popping bottles and all that around the hood. Like, that shit be cool for a temporary moment, but to really enjoy life more, I gotta go OT.
Yeah.
I gotta get out the way and step into a new environment where my energy ain't even been yet, or
Right.
somebody else toxic ass energy from my hood ain't been yet.
And it's crazy because when I had moved to Arizona, I was getting so much love in Arizona.
You gonna get all that love from everywhere.
From everywhere but
we just don't give each other our love.
Yeah, but your city, like, damn, like, when I wanted to start certain businesses in Detroit, people like, what? Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? And people feel like, oh, it's not based on popularity. And I think it's based off popularity, but then you still should want to get your foot out there and hustle. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But other than that, it's like, damn, if I know you, and you can't even buy no shirt,
Right.
but you supporting all these people
you
outside.
don't even know either.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You supporting all these people outside the city.
Because they popping.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, that's cool.
It's like a status thing.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a status thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like two people making shirts. Your shirt might be dope as fuck too.
Right.
Their shirt might just say a word on that motherfucker, but because it's who they are, people gonna buy it, so they wear it and get the status of that or that clout.
For sure. So it's like, that's something like just go outside and just go do something else outside your city. And you can always come back to your city, whatever you learn from the outside, and come back.
You always got to come back and bring more.
Educate the kids. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the youth need more people that's willing to teach them.
The youth need more people that have experiences and can pass down that wisdom.
Exactly.
See, I spoke about the youth recently, and it's like, they pretty much just running loose and wild around here because those who raised them up, they didn't have no reach anyway. They ain't really ever been nowhere. Or they didn't have no dream set for themselves. They said they was going to live through their kids.
A generational thing.
Yeah. I'm going to live through my kids. And I think I ain't going to lie, that's sad.
That's
sad. You don't want to live through your kids. You want to live for you and then let your kids live through them. So they can do what they want. That's like, okay, say I'm Michael Jordan. I'm just speaking hypothetically. I'm Michael Jordan, and I have a kid. I'm going to push him to do basketball like me because I want him to keep the legacy going on. Mm-hmm. But that might not be what he into.
Exactly.
And I know Michael Jordan kids do hoop. But I'm just saying in general, it's like you got to let people be who they are.
Exactly.
And not try to live through them.
Or like, that's the one thing in the black community is that, oh, I ain't work all these jobs for you to be blah, 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 blah. You should want to be a doctor and a lawyer. But it's like, why should I work so hard to get you out the hood? You in your mind should already have the mindset like, let me work hard to get my kids out the hood and do what's best for me. You know what I'm saying? Why do me as a teenager?
That's the reason why I don't have kids right now.
Well, like,
you got kids?
No, I don't got no kids. But why me as a teenager thinking like, I gotta get my mama out the hood? Like, why do we do that to our kids in the black community? You know what I'm saying? I feel like us as black people, you gotta learn how to get it on your own as an individual. Then when you're ready to have kids, you should teach them how to, you know what I'm saying?
And at a young age.
Yeah, like, why am I on my kids so hard at 15, 16? You supposed to be working hard. You supposed to be doing football, basketball to try to get me out the hood. But it's like, now they thinking that's their dream to get my mama out the hood. Like, I feel like that's kind of messed up to me. I want to do that to my kids.
Right.
I should already be in a position to be what I want to be before I even had kids. You know what I'm saying? I should already be out the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's something like.
If that's what you want, and that's how you want to present to bring your kids into the world.
Yeah, so it's like.
That's why I say, shoot, that's why I still don't have no kids,
Right.
you know, because I feel like I got to have everything in alignment. Not only do I want it to be in alignment because I don't want to have to go through the same things I went through when I was a kid, but I want the experiences as well.
Right.
You know, I want to be out here in the world experiencing, because that experience brings more wisdom. And if I can say I've traveled, you know, I've done business, I've worked, I've made certain relationships with people, I've done spiritual work, things of this nature, many things that you can pass down, your diet and exercise, how you take care of yourself consciously, all of that is something you can pass down and teach your kids.
Yeah.
But if you ain't really, you know, you ain't really conscious to any of that at all,
Right.
then all you got left is the same similar small influence that you probably learned from your parents or your environment. And that takes us back to being set apart. We got to be set apart. We ain't trying to be like nobody else and nobody else's family and stuff like that. We trying to have the individuality and raise the kids up the way that they need to. And even if I don't have kids, if I see kids around me or in the environment, I want to also influence them the right way too.
Yeah.
Because I used to be that kid. I used to be the kid, you feel me? Getting in all the trouble, fighting with everybody. People pretty much I'm getting a bad name just for the way I was moving, you feel me? Oh no, his bad ass ain't come over. Or keep him from over here. He be on this, he be on that. Like, that's not the way we want to have it.
You needed that person. That person that said, oh, don't bring that kid up. But you, at that time, you needed them. You know what I'm saying? You needed somebody to come and save you. You know what I'm saying? To help you out and teach you, like, how to tie a tie. Or, like, how to dress like a young man supposed to dress. You know what I'm saying? Not walking around with your pants
with your ass
falling.
out,
You
looking like you look ready for the butt pirates.
Listen, it's
we ain't with that shit. Y'all got to pull y'all pants up, man.
It's 2023.
Y'all still sagging out y'all ass out.
Sagging.
That's looking real weird. Y'all need to stop that, man. It's not a fashion thing. I don't even know. Like, you supposed to been let that go.
Been let it go. So
I ain't saying you got to have your pants all the way up here. But you ain't got to have your ass cheeks out. You ain't got to have your drawers showing and all that. No, we ain't got to do all that.
It's too much.
That's we got to leave that shit. What was that? 2004? 5? Back in the early 2000s, we got to leave that. Yeah, we got to let that go. Because you know where it started.
Yeah.
You know where it started, my dog.
Do we got to educate you?
Do you want to go there?
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't really seen much of sagging, but I have seen sagging.
You're gonna see it in the summertime when niggas walk around no shirts on and all that, or little ass shirts and shit.
All right, you know what? You're right about that. You're right about that. But listen, I encourage kids to go to college and get the experience and learn things on your own. And listen,
become an entrepreneur as well. I encourage more black-owned businesses, more Latino community businesses, more just everybody really just getting in businesses. But don't do people wrong when you in that field. Don't do people wrong. We're not trying to just capitalize and step on people's backs at the same time.
Yeah, but no, let's talk about that shit. Everybody be an entrepreneur.
No, everybody can't be an entrepreneur. You're going to have some workers. You're going to have some bosses.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be an entrepreneur. Unless somebody doing something that's smaller than those who they working for. Like, say I'm running a big corporation.
So I be thinking like,
everybody can't.
Am I the worker or the boss? Like, I don't know, because it's
you could be a boss and a worker though at the same time.
Yeah, but see, that's why a lot of people fail. Like, especially us in our community, in the black people community. You feel like you a boss, you gotta step on everybody, like your employees.
Right.
You know, I'm not even gonna say black communities because it could be a top Amazon. I used to work at Amazon. Oh my God. It was a lot. Overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? But Amazon do stuff for their employees, but it's like, y'all running us damn dry. I'm tired. Okay? But I just feel like it's okay to be a boss and be the worker, because sometimes you y'all don't know. People got kids at home. You know, they trying to
Right.
work. They trying to work as much as they can, and you telling them, oh, you can't have the day off because
Or they treat you like an asshole on the
you can't
job
have the day off and
anyway.
your kids at home sick. These kids getting they sick, or 365 days.
Okay, so now we
Yeah.
got to talk diet. And we got to talk about the chemicals and the things that's being done to this food. And these products like deodorants and soaps and toothpaste and all of that, the chemicals.
Yeah, like my
That's
mom.
the reason why it's a lot of sickness going around.
Yeah, like my mom just fought stage 2 breast cancer. So I had some deodorant with aluminum in it. She's like, don't use that deodorant. That's like one of the leading things for breast cancer.
And which kind of deodorant was it?
I forgot the name of
All
it.
right.
But it just had aluminum in it.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, you gotta look at the ingredients in certain stuff.
Look at it like
It's
this.
damaging.
The food have so many ingredients on it that a lot of this stuff is banned outside the country.
Yeah.
And I've had different food from different countries and stuff like that. And I've also
way
seen
better.
ingredients.
Yeah.
You got ingredients that got one to three items on there. But ours, we got a whole list of stuff on them.
Yeah, chemicals,
And it's
acids.
killing us. It's
Yeah.
causing cancers and illnesses and everything like that. Deformalities
Yeah.
and childbirth effects, all type of stuff is going on through that.
Yeah, so I just feel like you gotta do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, I'm allergic to gluten.
Okay.
Gluten, everything has freaking gluten in it. So it's like,
Everything has
I will
gluten for
literally
sure.
eat-
Soy.
yeah, I will still be eating stuff. My stomach be crying for some help. Oh my God. So it's like, you gotta do what's best for you. You gotta really stick to what you need to stick to and read on certain stuff.
You need to find out what type of blood type you are.
Oh,
You need to connect with your siblings and your
First off,
ancestors and your
you
parents.
need to get you a doctor.
Right. You need a
a doctor.
holistic doctor and one
Yeah.
that's gonna really work for your health benefit.
And ask questions. It's okay to ask questions. Like, when I be at the doctor, I be like, listen, I was on Google. They be like, please stop listening to Google. Like, stop listening to Google.
Yeah.
But it's like, you still should want to ask questions. If something is wrong, ask questions. Period.
Right.
Because you'll just be living your life and you don't even know what's
going on with you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should ask your parents. And then, too, dating. Do your family are they diabetic? Or do they, you know what I'm saying? Ask
Right.
questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You got to be conscious to knowing what your family deal with. You got to know your blood type, and your genetics overall, DNA, so that way you know what you can have, what you can't have.
Right.
And that's the best way to move, definitely. We got to be more conscious on what we consume. So far as herbs go, you need to get some holistic items and stuff in your mix.
She my twin flame. Caught her at the light, had to look both ways. Now we on the flight, we done booked 4 days. At a crib out the country, she got her own estate. She got her own path, she can hold her own way. Caught her at the light, had to look both ways. Now we on the flight, we done booked 4 days. In the rose at the garden.